The name of the song is called Hat Check.
Oh, that's the name of the song, is it?
No.
Crazy Russian 86 here.
The name really is the 18th.
The other day I did like about 12 pull-ups, but I did it in the right form, right? So now I'm gonna try to repeat it. So without further ado, we have some music in the background or some stuff. So without further ado, guys.
I'll sing it to you while we travel. People, just as you've seen me doing, but more elegantly, collect all your things, including your stools, place them on your heads, put your bodies on your feet, put one foot in front of the other, and every third time, obey the rules. Follow us. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I almost forgot my lyrics.
That's brilliant.
So much easier.
People all came in to watch me do pull-ups. I did 12 again. I'm not gonna kill myself, but it was an interesting, like, kind of performance. Yeah, we've been doing pull-ups. They've been filming their stuff, I've been filming mine. See these people in the background. Look at that. They're hanging over there too. Wonder if they can do pull-ups. Pretty good job hanging over there, I tell you that. Yeah. Been doing pull-ups, not been drinking that much. But now I just don't want to be around people, because like there are certain things I want to talk about. Which they, of course, these people probably don't care about that, but I like to, you know, I like just to do my own thing. I'm sure like these people around, they don't even know what I'm gonna be talking about, they're not gonna care. But I just don't like to be around people when I'm talking about things anyway. Just a disclaimer. Even though I'm not talking about anything which they're gonna care about. So, and they shouldn't care about that, because it has nothing to do with these people. As a matter of fact, I don't even know who the fuck they are anyway. But let me just go. Maybe next time I'm gonna do 13 good ones. The last time when I did 13, some of them were not as good. But I feel like this 12 I did the actually good pull-ups. So I focus on quality, not quantity. So these days. And that's pretty good, because like I've seen Marines doing 12 pull-ups, 11 pull-ups. So I'm actually in pretty good shape right now. Even though I could be in better shape. But anyway, guys, here's what I want to talk about. I've been watching different videos lately while I was off YouTube for a while. I've been watching Dr. Todd Grande talking about covert narcissism.
Amen.
And he was talking about curing that. And whatever he said, I actually agree with him. Like he's pretty smart guy. He knows what he's talking about, and I can relate to that. I can relate to whatever he was talking about. I was just watching his shorts about that. He was talking about like narcissistic withdrawals, like when people like, you know, they're not willing to accept that they're not all of that. But at the same time, I'm thinking about it this way, right?
We need to come together in a safe and cohesive manner. Here in this seating area between these streams. That stream opens that stream, that stream opens that stream, opens that stream. We don't. Get on it.
So anyway, guys, they're talking about it's not good to be like delusional, but everything is like, has to be in the middle. Like too much of narcissism is not good, but a little bit is not good either. But then again, this is who you are, so it's like, this is not something which is like a disorder, it's like something of who you are, the personality. And yes, because of who you are, you're gonna have problems in life, people not gonna like it, people may not want to be friends with you, you're gonna be ostracized by people. But who said that being isolated from society and ostracized by people, it's a problem? It goes like this. It's good to be with people because it's fun, But then again, in order to have fun, you have to be with people who have similar idea of fun as you do. So, if you're a narcissistic individual, maybe it's pleasure for you to be that. If you're an angry person, being angry, it's like happiness for you. Now, other people may have different ideas. And of course, like some people say, some people, they have bad tempers, some people can be good tempers, but it's always good to be in the middle. Now, if you have a bad temper, but people tell you, you need to be this calm, sociable guy, and that's against your nature. Yeah, maybe it's good to be calm, sociable guy for survival, but if you're not that, why do you need to be like that? You're gonna be miserable being that type of person, because in order to be this calm, sociable guy, you have to have certain personality, you have to think certain way, act certain way. And what if that way is not really working out for you? What you feel miserable, like, okay, I have to kiss up to people, I don't want to do it, fuck this. And people say, well, you need to kiss up to people so you're gonna have friends. But then again, do you really want to have these friends in your life? Because in order to have friends, you have to have something in common with people, you have to like these people, you have to enjoy being around them. But what if these people make you feel miserable and you want nothing to do with them because you think they're fucking stupid? And you like looking at them like, what the fuck they're talking about? In that regard, it's being alone is better, because then you can do whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel happy. But if you're with the wrong people, even if these people are nice, it's not even the point. People can be nice, they can be kind, but they're just not compatible with you. They're not compatible with who you are. So if you hang out with these people, either they're gonna leave or you're gonna leave, and things just not gonna work out. But if you're all by yourself, you have freedom to do whatever you wanna do. You have freedom to do whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel happy. Even if that contradicts like 99% or 99.999% of like the whole world, right? But if that makes you feel good, why not? Now, if you're arrogant, cocky guy, if that makes you feel good, why not? Yes, people not gonna like you, somebody may wanna kill you. But even if somebody is not gonna like you and they're gonna kill you, and they're gonna succeed in killing you, well, is it really a bad thing? Not necessarily. For once, we're all gonna die anyway. That's number one. Number two, what's better? To live long alive but be miserable, right, and die anyway but die later, or live how you want, not giving a fuck about nothing, and die young. But at least die knowing, I live how I want it. What's better? Live long miserable life, or live short life, but the life which makes you feel good about yourself? That's the real question right there. So if being arrogant and narcissistic makes you feel good and makes you feel happy, even though it may irritate other people, then why not to be like that? If that makes you feel good, even if it's not true. Because think about this, like a lot of people, their religion make them feel good. And they say, oh, I know God exists. How you know God exists? Did you see God? He said, no, I don't see, but I just believe. Now, you believe, but you have no proof. So you may be right, but you may be wrong. You don't know. I don't know. but you like to believe that, even if it's wrong. The same thing about self of superiority. You can be complete loser, but you can believe the wrong thing at all. I'm this cool dude and fuck everybody else and everybody should eat a dick and die, whatnot. But you know, if that belief makes you feel good, why not? Yeah, it could be wrong, but then again, who said who is right, who is wrong? Right and wrong is an opinion. And a lot of people, they may have opinions, but they could be wrong too. So that don't matter. Whatever other people think doesn't really determine who you are or what should you do or whatever is going to make you feel good or make you feel happy. You know? Because a lot of times people are wrong too. They focus on the wrong things. And then they get wrong ideas about people based on, you know, certain attributes or whatnot. I'm not going to take my own example because I've been talking about it too much, but let's take Albert Einstein. Do you know that Albert Einstein was also autistic, and when he started talking, he was like 5 years old, and when he was in school, people think that he's stupid. Stupid guy, right? Theory of relativity, right? For stupid guys. So, but people thinking he's stupid. So, the greatest scientist, but people thought differently. So who gives a fuck? What's wrong with whom? You know, this is not that important. Or Stevie Wonder. He's a blind man. He can sing beautiful songs. So what that he is blind? Fuck it. Sometimes you have certain shortcomings for a reason. Like even in my life. People say, well, you have like social disability, whatnot. You're socially inept. Yeah, people used to tell me that before. But then now I'm looking at people, I'm getting socially better, and I understand everything. And I'm realizing that, you know what? I don't really need to be a sociable person, because if I'm surrounded by people with whom I have nothing in common, or I cannot enjoy being with these people, why do I need to socialize with them? It's just not for me. You know? It's like, trust me, even like back in the childhood, there are certain things which people enjoy, I was not able to enjoy because I didn't see any enjoyment in that. And whatever things I was enjoying, other people were saying, oh, this is weird, this is bullshit. You know, people always say negative stuff no matter what you like, no matter what you do. They barely encourage you and say, yeah, that's a good idea. No, they always say, oh, this is weird. Why into that? This is not that important. This is not what you should be into. You know, most of the time people say shit like that. And that's like a majority of the situation. People say shit like that. Instead of encouraging people and say, yeah, being interested in astrology, that's a cool thing. Or, this is cool, that is cool. Or, writing rap is cool. You know, like, they usually like to discourage you from the things you like to do. Or they say, oh, you shouldn't act like this. You're not all of that. Why are you acting like you're arrogant, like you're the shit? I mean, why not? Oh, yeah, people's gonna hate you for being like that. Okay, I learned in my life that this is sometimes maybe unnecessary. Just like it's unnecessary to prove people anything. But then again, if being arrogant makes you happy, why not? And the result's gonna be still the same thing. Before I was arrogant and I was showing off, and people say there's something wrong with you, fuck you, and I was all alone. Now I'm not as arrogant, I'm working more, I'm not showing off, I'm not saying nothing, I just work. And people not saying me anything, but then the result is still the same thing, I'm all alone. It's maybe less words, it may be less drama, etc., etc. But the end result is still the same thing. I try to talk to people, I try to make friends, I try to connect, they try to connect, and it's just not working out. Only instead of